Alright, now the third character that we have is Maheen. And Maheen is a girl, okay, who's 8 years old, and she's very important character of the story. Okay, she is the most essential character of the story because around her the whole story revolves. Okay, and alright, let's read the character description of Maheen. Maheen, 8 years old, physically handicapped. She is physically handicapped. That means that she's only deaf and dumb. Okay, and she's the daughter of Mrs. Ahad. She mostly remained aloof. Aloof means she used to remain. Used to be. Used to remain alone. Okay, and a bit timid. She was a bit timid. That means that she was a lot shy because she didn't socialize much. Okay, with the people because she is deaf and dumb and she's unable to speak and perform something, right? Or listen to anyone who's speaking to her. She was deaf and dumb. Deaf means unable to hear, ठीक है, and dumb means unable to speak. Her only means of communication was the gestures made with the hand. Gestures are the signs, ठीक है. Gestures क्या होते हैं? जो sign होते हैं, sign language होती है, वो क्या होती है? hand के ज़रिए वो बोल सकती थी, ठीक है. She used to explain her things with her hands. Alright, so the next character that we have is Mr. David. ठीक है, हमारे पास next character क्या है? हमारे पास next character है, the last character is about Mr. David. Now, Mr. David is a strange visitor. You know that who's Mr. David? Mr. David is a strange visitor who has come from abroad to open a school here. Okay, to open a school to open a school in India for the special children. Okay, who are physically handicapped. A strange visitor, Mr. David, was 25 years old. How old he was? He was 25 years old. Hudu was deaf and dumb. He was also deaf and dumb. Okay, but he was sent abroad to an institute where he had learned the skill of communication and had returned to India to open a school for the handicapped children. Now, he too was deaf and dumb, that's why, and he was also sent to abroad to an institute where he had learned the sign language. ठीक है, वहाँ उसने क्या किया था? He had learned the skill of communication and had returned to India to open a school for the handicapped children. So handicapped children मतलब जो special children होते थे, ठीक है, जो disabled होते थे, physically handicapped होते थे, he thought of opening a school for them and teaching them the sign language, ठीक है, so that they too should be able to speak and learn new things. He was eager to make Maheen his first student, and disclosing this truth thrilled her parents. Her parents, Maheen and her parents didn't thought of it that they are going to have a happy news, okay, and that is the news that made her parents thrilled, shocked her parents because they didn't have any positive attitude towards her daughter, right? Or towards this news that there would be a school in that place, okay? Because back in those days we didn't have any school of for sign language, right, for special children. So that is why, so this is a ray of hope or a positive aspect in a negative situation. All right, okay, so who brought the good news? Mr. David brought the good news for her family, for Maheen and her family as well. Okay, that's what made her parents thrilled and shocked. Okay, and they are also happy that, and after that Maheen also felt happy. Okay, she was glad that she's also going to uh, learn new languages and new sign language. Okay, and she's going to be able to speak through her actions or through the gestures of her hand, right, with the help of sign language. That brought a smile on her face as well. All right, so Mr. David was a ray of hope in the negative situation. So these are the character sketches, okay, character descriptions that you are going to write in your neat copies along with the meanings as well, okay, that we have done in the class.